Welcome into the Players Club. Now for your hosts, Santana Moss, London Fletcher, and Sean Springs. Joined by special guest, wide receiver, Treylon Burks.
Welcome to the Players Club, coming to you from the Big Bear AI Command Center Studios. We are your hosts. I'm London Fletcher, a.k.a. Big Fletch. We got Sean Springs, a.k.a. Bluefoot. And we got Santana Moss, a.k.a. Santana Claus.
Yeah.
Cowboy Killer as well. Fellas, man, it's the holiday season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, Christmas, New Year's Eve. But we got one more matchup against the Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles, coming up. But before that, let's remember, disclaimer, we're recording this show before the actual game against the Cowboys. So we don't know the results of that game, so we may touch a little bit. We're going to look more forward to that final game against the Eagles. But, fellas, let's get into it about the holiday traditions.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Santana Claus.
Yeah.
What do you love about the holiday season?
I don't have no traditions because, traditions is something that you say, I'm always do this.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I just love it. I like to give, man. I like to give. That's one of the reasons why, man, I've already started with a bang, man, this Christmas when it come from I had my foundation Christmas party.
A lot of gifts
celebration. One of the things you came to this.
Man, you always have when I'm out of town.
Yeah,
man.
man, you got to come, man.
It was a good
You
one,
gotta
man.
come. You missed it, man.
I know, man. I'm going to make it. Next year, I got to make it.
A lot of the things that I do through my foundation, man, I can't take a lot of the credit for it because, true is my foundation, but the people that I have working with me and then the folks that, contribute to what we do is one of the huge reasons why we able to do what we do. And so we collect a lot of toys that particular night. And fast forward after that night of partying and having a good time, this past week, I went to District Heights, man. I went to a school. I can't think of the school name right now, but I get it. I went to 2 schools in that area, actually, man, and we gave over 2,000 toys, man, to the kids,
awesome,
man.
That's
And it was like,
gift
man,
giving.
it's one of the things that was special to me in District Heights. The mayor in the area said, look, we've been looking for someone. This has been the first time ever that somebody of your magnitude has blessed the school.
Really?
Wow.
And I'm sitting there like, what? And I'm like, how you don't know how to take that in, like, ever?
Yeah.
Ever? There's so many people that came through this, through Maryland, D.C., Virginia, in this area. And I'm like, I'm the first. And so she like, if you tell me now you want to partner up with me, we would do this every year. I'm looking for somebody, and we have other things we can do stuff with you. So that was like, ching, ching. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about for blessing people.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
when I saw the people that we was blessing, man, and just the kids, I had a talk with one of the teachers there, and when she told me, she said, Tanner, I can't even. It's 1 through 5, kindergarten through 5, and she said, I can't tell you as a teacher, I can't point out one student that I see that's going to be a doctor or that's going to be a lawyer. She like, at one point in time in schools, these kids are motivated to be. She like, when I ask these kids, they don't even know what they want to be.
Man.
So she say, for you to come here and be able to give them something more than just the toys, that's big. So that was, to me, man, I think, man, that's what I wanted to talk about because I feel like that's bigger than any holiday tradition or something that you look forward to do, man. I like blessing people, but I'm looking forward to doing that again.
That's awesome, man. And I'll say this. If you decide to partner with them, just let us know.
Yeah. No doubt.
I would love to go there with you, man. Can you imagine to be able to have a professional athlete, former professional athlete, come into their presence?
Yeah.
And for her to say, Santana, I can't point out who's going to be a doctor or lawyer. Them seeing you, you don't know who you're going to inspire.
Yeah.
Like, dang, I'm that Santana Moss. And even if you don't get that message, all right, you can be whatever, it's not just about being an athlete. It's about giving them hope.
It's just showing them
that,
just giving them
hope,
what you can be. And I feel like, and that's the thing that why it was so alarming to me that I was the first. Because I remember growing up in the inner city, and I remember seeing folks. We had the lady from Family Matters that she was the mom on Family Matters. she blessed us with our state championship rings because she was from my high school.
Wow.
And then we had the other people that went to that high school and that's from my area. So I've always grew up seeing somebody that motivated me to be somebody.
Yeah.
So to hear her say that I'm one of those guys, I'm the first to ever be at their school, man, that was huge. But I'm looking forward to going back, man, because I think they truly need that.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. We're gonna just in the tradition of the holiday season. Man, what would y'all like to see for our Commanders, man? Just Christmas.
Man.
What do we want to see for them
Going
next
forward.
year? Moving forward.
Well, first of all, you got to end the season on a positive note.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I want these guys to take this as a year of like learning. Not everything was bad. There were some things that people always look at like, well, it was a losing season. But within a losing season, you need to go through those losses to be able to say, this is what it feels like to win. Because we had the year before, we had a winning season.
Right.
And we came in and had this season. So what I want to see those guys do is just not build on it, but take those lessons to build on something new.
You go through it and grow through it.
And grow through it. I like that because we have a young team. And, you know, the leader of our team was in the second year. And quite honestly, we didn't have the year we wanted to because of Jay was down.
Yeah.
But we got some weapons around. Cross get married. Trey Thomas will be back. Mikey will be second year. We got some young, talented liners coming back. Everybody's under contract, I believe. Hopefully we keep Larry Tunsil. So what I want to see us to do is say grow through.
Go through it and grow through it.
When I look at it like this too, man, I think as a whole, I want the coaching staff, I want the players, everybody who we bring back, far as on both ends, coaches and players, to use this season as the blueprint of what we can't do going forward.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
All right. So coming up after the break, we're going to go inside the film room. Welcome back into the Players Club. All right, fellas, man. All season long, we've had an opportunity to look at our players' best plays of the season. Now we're going to look at some of you guys, our greatest plays wearing the burgundy and gold.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah.
It's time for Fast Lane, presented by Eastern's Automotive Group. Any car, any way, for everyone since 1988. We're going to start with Santana Moss.
Cowboy killer. Jerry Jones.
Oh, Aaron Glenn.
Looking at Miss Smith.
Hey, I love
man.
the uniform, though. That's against them hated Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's toe tapper.
Oh, I like this one right here.
I feel like I remember this one. L with a
I got 2 touchdowns
quack.
from
L threw a
non-quarterbacks.
lightweight duck.
Well, but L was a quarterback, so you
Get
can't
that
say
thing.
non-quarterback.
Y'all
That was
ability to
right.
track deep balls, man.
Get that thing.
Yeah. But this right here, late hands,
Yeah.
that uniform looks sweet,
I
too.
love that uniform, bro.
Hey.
Going across the middle. You talked about going across the middle as a small guy, but you talked about them hops.
Yeah, man. It was funny. Somebody just asked me the other day, was like, Tanner, I didn't know you was you went on a track scholarship, and they was like, so what did you run? I was like, no, I was a triple jumper, lone jumper. They were like, what?
Man, I've been trying to get Steele to do that stuff. He won't listen.
I'm telling you.
All right, man. Now let's look at Bluefoot.
Oh, yeah, let's see
what
what
this
old blue
old
for
blue
that.
doing
Oh, yeah,
out
against
there.
Cowboys. Let me
Cowboys.
take that. What I do with it? I came out the end zone on that thing.
Look at blue, man.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you a tackle. That was on Keyshawn?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
on
boy.
Keyshawn.
Ooh.
I should have stripped it right there.
Man, Testaverde about 100 years old.
Yeah.
Blue, this was the year you had them 6 sacks?
No, I might have. This might have been different years, man. But at the
I
end of the
can see you
day,
getting some sacks.
yeah. But at the end of the day, our defense was violent
This
and fast.
these NFC East, too.
Well,
Testaverde.
yeah, you gotta knock
Testaverde.
that out.
I played with
I got
Testaverde
stripped
in New
out
York,
one.
man.
I stripped Kurt Warner. though.
Blue was clean, too, though.
would
You
stay
had some
clean.
swag on that field.
Oh, stay
You
clean.
got the sweet rag,
Oh, yeah.
sweet
Look
towel.
at my boy S-Dot leading the way. Oh, miss my boy S-Dot. Now, one thing I will tell you, man, about one thing that was different in Washington,
What's that?
you would get called out at corner if you wasn't physical.
Yeah.
Oh,
That-
yeah, heck yeah.
It was one of those things,
heck
man.
yeah.
Like, I had a tackle in the flat, but I had a sack and a pick. Because, I was versatile.
You was like a damn safety at Kona, though.
No, I was not.
You
But
was a
people
big
don't
dude,
realize
bro.
the people don't realize that Penny was created by Greg.
Yeah.
Because Greg created Penny because I think Dallas was running like 21 personnel, but they was getting one of the linebackers off the field.
Okay.
So Greg moved. He said, "This week you're gonna play safety and nickel." We took Reed off, and that's how Greg created Penny. Then Dick LeBeau did it with Charles Woodson and other guys. But yeah, man, Greg Williams, man.
All right,
Shout out to Greg.
Let's look at some of these highlights.
Oh, you want to get to the?
He's trying to get to his style,
He's trying to get to his highlights.
Trying to hear all that penny stuff, man.
Let me get that.
Here goes the boom. Here goes the boom.
Okay.
Let's see. Look at Flex. See what Flex doing with that thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Come here, Romo.
So you just
Come
saw a
here,
little bit of everything. You saw versatility. You saw the tackle. You saw the pick.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
And a sack. Respect.
And a sack.
Respect.
I'm giving you a little bit of everything in those three highlights, man.
Yeah, the same with me.
Oh, man. We all had our moments, and what I love, a lot of them against the NFC East players.
Yeah, I love that, bro.
NFC East teams, man.
Dallas.
That's what they know most.
Oh, yeah. All right, fellas. After the break, we're talking to our guy, Trey Burks.
3rd and goal to 5. They're 5 for 6 on 3rd down. Can they make it 6 for 7? Mariota throwing a fade route.
Oh, my gosh!
Burks, one-handed catch! Touchdown! Touchdown, Washington! Unreal grab by Burks!
Are you serious, Trey Burks? Who needs two hands when you can go up and make a one-handed snag and grab like that?
That was filthy. That was the most disgusting thing.
Welcome back to the Players Club. As promised, we got Trey Burks joining us on the show. Trey, we appreciate you joining us, man.
For sure.
Welcome.
Blessed to be here, man.
Yeah, man. So, you've been here for a while now. What's it been like for you since joining the Commanders?
It's been fun. It's actually turned my whole perspective on football around.
Really?
It's fun again. I enjoy going out there with the guys, having fun, making plays, and, playing ball. So
No doubt.
blessed to do that.
Speak on that, man, a little bit. I think, people fail to realize to know, they probably don't know your story.
For sure.
Coming over, this was your second opportunity almost, of playing this game that we all grew up loving. What has that transition been like for you?
It's been tough. I try to keep it down on the low for myself, so I don't really think about it as much. But I've been through some injuries,
Yeah.
and it's been some setbacks. But it didn't do nothing but make me a better man and a better player. So, I came from Tennessee. Was blessed to be drafted there. I love that organization, but God had other plans, and He blessed me to be here, and can't be more thankful.
No doubt.
A lot of times people, it's funny that you say that because you was like my love for the game, right? And a lot of people realize we humans, right? We
100%.
we humans. So what does that feel like to get that love back, man? What does that feel like to you? Mean it's like I'm excited to go out there and practice. What does that feel like? What does that mean?
I'm not even gonna lie. It's honestly like a kid in a toy store.
Okay.
Like when you remember when we were little, our parents take us to the store and they're like, put that back. You better not touch nothing or something like that.
Right.
It's honestly like that because, I've had it taken away really my whole career being in the league. So just getting that joy back of going out there really to practice. It started with practice for me just to be able to touch grass again and compete. And, I got signed here on practice squad. So it basically, that put in my mindset like, hey, bro, you at the bottom. Like, what you gonna do?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And, I just put my head down and went to work, and God took care of the rest. So.
Right.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I see it too. I want to cut you off because I kind of feel like I can relate a little bit. I got drafted to the Jets in 2001. Out the gate, hurt my knee. Instead of just doing the whole quick, clean out my meniscus and go back and play in 4 weeks, I opted out for the repair, and it lasts longer. But I remember just after that, it was so hamstring went, quad went, and I almost felt like I couldn't get right.
Right.
But I remember Curtis Martin sitting next to him, and he told me, he said, Tanner, you got to pay to play. And I didn't know what that meant as a young guy, but I was, man, my ears were so wide open because I wanted to hear something from somebody to give me a nugget to keep me on the field. And I think that was what turned the corner for me is that I just started looking into what they was doing, what the upperclassmen, not upperclassmen, those vets was doing, so I can be able to do the same thing. And when I found out, it wasn't probably a year or two later, and that's when I started climbing back up and feeling like myself and being able to play. Then I came over here, and then it was like everything was behind me. So to see that this opportunity has kind of, I guess you can say
Rejuvenated
you in a sense. I'm gonna speak positive now. We're gonna talk. We're gonna put that behind us because it is
sure.
behind us, man. What has it been like, man, being in that meeting room with Bobby Ingram, man? I saw you guys a couple of times walking and talking, and it meant something to me just seeing how he was trying to pour into you, man. Just knowing that you can actually be something for us.
For sure. I mean, Bobby, he gives me the most confidence that really any coach has given me. He tells me, like, if it's a busted play or if I miss a assignment or something, like, don't worry about it. Go do the next play. Like, get back to it because you're fixing to make a play. You don't know when, but it's coming. Right. And so, man, he does it with everybody in that wide receiver room. And just being in there with Debo, Terry, Noah, Chris Moore, like all those guys, those older guys, you can just tell, like, just by their work ethic, what it means to just be out there. And it starts in the meeting room. Yeah. Just intention and details on how they pay attention, taking notes and stuff like that. So, I mean, I couldn't be more blessed to be here.
Right. That's awesome.
Man, being here, you had that viral moment. That
crazy
catch.
Oh my
the
God.
one-handed catch against the Denver Broncos. When Bram and I, we interviewed you after the game. You hadn't had a chance to see it since then. Some times have passed. Looking back at that moment,
walk us through
that. What was that like when you went back and watched that play and just all the different calls and texts I'm sure you've had since that since that catch?
Man, it was just God, man. I'm just being real. Just what He's put me through and what He's brought me out of. That was just all in that. And it was just an opportunity. And, I was pressed man out there on the goal line. Right. I knew it was coming my way.
Yeah. So you know it's coming. It's coming, right?
Yeah, it got to. And, cornerback, he played great coverage. But
Riley Moss, he's nice. Because going to the
100%.
game, I know y'all talked about how nice some corners were.
Yes, 100%. And, I just made a play.
And to add even more context to that, you got the thing on your finger now. You had finger surgery
week before, right?
What, a week before or something like that? And you caught that ball with the same hand. And you talk about God.
No. Yeah, that's a God if you need a reason right there.
100%, man. I'm not the cocky person or the sound cocky or nothing, but like that to me is just like I do that in practice. Like that's what when the ball's in the air,
showing up.
Like it's mine. Yeah. Right. So that's just how I operate. Yeah. Whenever it's in there, I want it, and I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah, when you saw it, what'd you say? Because sometimes even as a player, you'd be like, you've seen yourself all your life.
For sure.
Was you like, damn, that was actually impressive to myself.
Yeah.
What I'm ranking of all your plays you made in your life, man?
I'd say that's probably. It's close to one.
It has to be, man. I was looking at it and I was talking to my son about it. I said, good ball, good catch. Ain't no defense to that, bro. That was crazy. Yeah. When you saw that, you was just like, has to be number one.
Yeah. For sure.
No, last week, man, tough game against the Eagles and all that. But, man, you show up, man. You made some clutch catches across the middle of the field. And, as a receiver, I'm not the biggest, but I always hear, wide receiver coaches say catch radius, So as a little guy, one of the things I had was hot and one of the things I had was hard. So I felt like anywhere that ball would be at, I can go and get it, whether it's across the middle, whether it's up top. You have the body type to do all that and the radius and the catch radius. He got
robbed on the catch the other day.
He did get robbed too.
Because that was not a hold. That was not a hold on Coleman.
Yeah, no doubt. But he caught, just robbed or not, he caught it.
Yeah.
Like that right there, man, just like as a guy looking at the team, like, man, what we can do with him for a full season. You know what I mean? Stuff like that, I'm pretty sure that these guys on the staff are like, man, because we don't have that body type. With you having the size, knowing that you're different from all the other guys, what does that do for your game, just knowing that this is something that I'm bringing to this team and this wide receiver room?
I tell myself I'm unstoppable. Like, I don't let the referees dictate it or the, DBs. But, it brings a lot, just being able to, I tell myself I don't have a catch radius. Wherever the ball's at, I'm going to catch it. And it's just how I was raised with, how my great-grandfather raised me, just go play, make every play. And so it brings a lot to the group, and, I'm just happy to be here for sure.
Last thing, and I know next year. I think you on a 1-year contract. Looking forward, man. You got to appreciate the way that this staff has treated you.
For sure.
The receiving core.
100%.
And you've created yourself where you'll have some opportunities.
Yeah.
But I will say this. Make sure you take those things in consideration
100%.
when because somebody else may offer you some more money,
Right.
but you know how this coaching staff feels about you. You know what you have in Bobby Ingram, and
the
I
whole,
think you-
and,
I think
and not
you
just
do
the coach
great.
staff, I think the whole community
yeah,
knows you
yeah.
now.
I think you
bro.
can do great things
Yeah.
in this community, staying here in Washington.
And just
so
knowing-
put that little bug in your
Hey,
head.
hey,
man.
look,
'Cause
you already selling it.
The reason why I say that,
Yeah.
because I'm a fan. I want him to have a hell of a career.
Yeah.
I don't want you to go to a situation you're like, man, they offered me this money, and it doesn't work out for you. And now you just so just think about that.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know,
All right. With that being said, we have all our guests sign this autograph this football for us, man. You got 3 big fans here. This community has embraced you, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm so glad that you're here on this football team, and for Tanner and y'all to have that story, and that's also something to think about when you get these young players. You never know what they're going through.
Right.
Just continue to support them, man. Commanders fan, continue to support your young players. Hey, we all want to play great football. That'll do it for the Players Club. We'll see you next week, same time.
Players Club was filmed at Big Bear AI Command Center Studio. Big Bear AI offers mission-ready AI for a rapidly evolving world, proudly protecting the Washington Commanders and its fans.